has a weird throat going through. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It is Christmas. It's Christmas. It is Christmas. It's Christmas. It is Christmas. Good morning guys, Merry Christmas. It is of course now Christmas Day morning and I am so happy. We just did opening presents and I have gotten so many incredible things, so I thought I would show you just a few of my favourites. First up is one that I will show you in a minute actually, because Jay bought me a new yoga mat. It's from the brand Lifeform, which is a brand that I love because their yoga mats are such great quality, and it is a red and gold dragon themed one and it looks incredibly cool, so that was amazing. But it's a little bit hard to show a yoga mat standing up here, so I'll show you that in just a minute. But then he also got me a couple of other really cool things. The first one is this beautiful teapot. I obviously drink a lot of tea and I've wanted a teapot for such a long time because they're just so cute. So he got me this, and then his mum got me a matching cup and saucer to go with it, which is so cute, and I cannot wait to make a cup of tea in this later. And then he also got me something extremely cool, which was kind of obscure, but I love it, and it is this Victorian candle holder, which comes with like a little candle snuff. It's actually from the very early 1900s, so like I think 1901 or 02, and it is so beautiful. I cannot wait to light this earlier, and it's so cool that it's actually like a Victorian candlestick holder, which is just so cool. So this was his cool present that I had no idea about, but I love it. Then Jay's sister Sadie got me a really beautiful mug from Anthropology, which obviously I love because I love mugs, and then also a super cool rolling pin. Some of you might know that when I make gingerbread I often end up using a wine bottle to roll things out because I just don't have a rolling pin, and this one has beautiful design so you can like emboss the cookies, which is really cool. So those are just some of my favourite things and I'm just feeling ever so happy. It is of course the final Vlogmas video because it's Christmas Day and it feels a little bit weird to not start the day with my tea advent calendar, but fear not, tea is still here. I made an order recently from a company called Yawn Brew. I came across them through Em because she made an order from them as well and her teas sounded so good. So I ordered some festive teas. Oh, that's cute. Hey, how are you brewing? Okay, so I ordered 3 teas. The first one is Christmas Spice. The second one is Vanilla Cinnamon Bun, which is going to be incredible, I can just tell. And then finally we have Candy Cane Popcorn, which just sounds incredible. So we have lots of delicious teas to try. Now, here in the UK, the rules for lockdown are that we can mix with a couple of other households on Christmas Day. So at the moment, Jay and I are just about to head out to go and see my family. But then when I get back, I'll be definitely tucking into at least one of these teas and I'll let you know what I think of them. So until then, it's going to be a busy day, so I'll catch up with you later on.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Hey. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Hello, it is now Boxing Day, which is what we call the day after Christmas here in the UK. And I just was interested to know, what do you guys call the day after Christmas? Last week I was on a FaceTime call with the other girls from the Dark Academics Book Club, and Lucy and I are both from the UK, but then Emma is from Canada, Carolyn is from New York, and Mary is from Portugal, and they don't have Boxing Day. And so I was interested to know if you have Boxing Day. I'm pretty sure Australia and New Zealand do have Boxing Day as well, but I'm not 100% sure. But then I don't really know if anywhere else in the world has Boxing Day. And then if you don't, what do you call the day after Christmas? Is it just the day after Christmas? Or I think in Ireland it's the day after Christmas called St. Stephen's Stephen's Day. There's just loads of different names for it and I'm honestly not sure, so I'm interested to know, what do you guys call the day after Christmas, or is it basically just a normal day? Boxing Day isn't necessarily anything special, it basically just is the day after Christmas, but for me it's always such a chilled out day because whilst Christmas is just such a wonderful day, it's obviously super hectic, really busy and quite intense because there's so much going on, which means that the day after it's just so nice to just relax and not do much and just eat loads of good food and just have a really chilled out day. So that is exactly what I'm doing today. Jay and I actually slept in this morning until 9:30 a.m. which might not sound that wild, but for us, we don't really sleep in ever past like 8, so 9:30 felt like such a sleep in, and it was so wild, but definitely needed because it's so rare for us both to sleep in that long, and we both did, so we definitely needed it, and I felt so good after having like a proper good rest. We have actually been to the gym today. I know I said I was having a super chilled out day, but we wanted to go to the gym, and now I'm back home. It's like early afternoon, and I'm planning to watch the Call the Midwife Christmas special. Call the Midwife is one of my favourite shows. I caught up on the last season, rewatched some of the episodes in preparation for the Christmas special, which was on last night, so actually on Christmas Day, but we were playing games and all sorts of things yesterday evening, so I didn't actually watch it live on the day. But I'm going to watch it now with a cup of tea and my favourite festive snack, which is Texas barbecue Pringles. These are accidentally vegan and honestly so good, and I feel like we're kind of matching. I've coordinated with my favourite snack and I'm just so excited about this, but I also have loads of other chocolates and amazing vegan snacks to eat. If you saw my Christmas Eve Vlogmas vlog, you'll have seen all of the snacks that I picked up for myself that I still have to eat. So there's loads of good food, a great TV show and a mug of tea, which is basically all I need to make myself happy. I'm also planning to have a FaceTime call later on with Em and Meg, and then eventually at some point I'm probably going to do some reading because the Dark Academics live show is tomorrow and I still have about 100 pages left of These Violent Delights, and then of course however many pages are in A Christmas Carol, but it is short and it is a reread, so this one won't take me too long, so I'll definitely be doing some reading later on too.
For snow, kids and grown-ups alike. I don't wanna be riding my bike this time tomorrow. The weatherman says it's a go, but look in the sky, I don't know. Santa, can you please make it snow tomorrow? 'Cause for Christmas all glistening and brightly aglow. For Christmas Day, Santa, won't you make it so I can make angels in the snow? Conditions are perfectly cold, so come on already. Truth be told, is it really too much to be asking for? Now look at the sky and give me just one reason why, Santa, you can make.
Good morning guys, it is now Sunday and it's a beautiful morning. The rain just absolutely poured all night long last night and I was expecting to wake up in the middle of Noah's Ark, but alas, it has dried up. There is no more rain, at least for now. So I'm getting ready to go out for a couple of walks this morning. I'm just pepping myself up with a delightful Galaxy vegan hot chocolate in one of my new Christmas mugs, and I'm just so content because hot chocolate, cute new mug, what more could I want from life, honestly? Just having the best Sunday morning. And I did, I'm very happy to report, managed to finish reading These Violent Delights last night. I think sadly this one is going to be a 2-star read for me. It just wasn't my kind of story. It was quite graphic, quite violent, very much like urban fantasy style, and I just wasn't really very invested in the plotline or the characters, which is obviously quite unfortunate when you're reading a book. It's not to say that this book isn't for everyone. I'm sure there are plenty of people who like this because, like I said in one of my most recent vlogs, I found this one to be similar to Six of Crows, just in the gang style urban fantasy setting. And I didn't like Six of Crows, but it is a very well renowned and well loved book that lots of people really enjoy. So just because I didn't like this one, it doesn't mean that you won't, but it just wasn't for me. And it was also a book that has a sequel coming, and the ending just felt like it was left open purely for the sake of it, with no real purpose as to what was going to happen. And the ending kind of felt similar actually to something that you get in the Cruel Prince trilogy, which I actually did really like, but it just didn't seem to fit with this book and didn't really feel necessary, so that was kind of irritating as well. But I finished it in time for the live show this evening, and I now also need to read A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, which, like I've mentioned, is a reread for me and is also less than 100 pages. So I'll definitely be able to finish that one later on today. But like I said, I'm going out for a walk. I'm actually going out for a couple of walks this morning. First up, I am meeting my stepdad and my sister for a walk, and then I'm also meeting a girl from one of my yoga classes, Sarah, who is a good friend of mine, and we're going to go for a social distance walk as well, making the most of what hopefully stays quite a nice and sunny day. Alright guys, I'm happy to report that I did finish reading A Christmas Carol just in time for last night's live show. I love this book, it's so festive, it's obviously a classic Christmas story, and it's also really quick and easy to read, which is quite refreshing for a Dickens book. I do enjoy Dickens's writing style, but it is quite dense and there's a lot of information to take in because he is so descriptive, which means that some of his larger books are a little bit harder to go through, whereas this one still manages to capture that level of description and vivid imagery, and yet it is still really, really short. It takes place within one night is how the story happens, and it just feels fast-paced and engaging and not too dense, and of course really, really festive. There's so many quotes that you could pick out of this book that are incredible, but there's one that I like from quite close to the beginning of the book, which is describing Scrooge, and it says, "External heat and cold had little influence on Scrooge. No warmth could warm, nor wintry weather chill him. No wind that blew was bitterer than he, no falling snow was more intent upon its purpose, no pelting rain less open to entreaty. Foul weather didn't know where to have him. The heaviest rain and snow and hail and sleet could boast of the advantage over him in only one respect. They often came down handsomely, and Scrooge never did." And I just think Dickens does such an incredible job of painting Scrooge as such a cold individual, and then gradually, as the book goes on, you have this incredible opportunity to see him sort of warm and thaw, and it's just a lovely, lovely story. So I really, really enjoyed this one. So with A Christmas Carol, I think I will bring this final Vlogmas video to an end. I'm really sad that Vlogmas is over because I have loved sharing festivities with you over the past few weeks, but really I don't need to be too sad because vlogs will still continue every single week. They just won't be Christmassy anymore, which is a little bit sad.